This is the new and improved forgiveness.
I just want to apologize to you again, tell you how I'm sorry I am about the mistake, and if there's anything at all I can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. Come along, Howie. It's time for your lobotomy.
Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
I feel like we should have wore white for this.
We should have.
All white.
Why is everyone wearing white?
Tidy
Okay,
whities.
when you said we should wear white this weekend, I thought you meant because it's the rain and you just wanted to see
Wet t-shirt contest at Pickleball. That's what this turned into. The Masters turned into a wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah, I did not know it was a thing where they wore all white.
It is weird. I know that they do it for tennis where they do the Wimbledon, like they do the all white thing. So it's like, are they just trying to copy that? Like, do they do...
They didn't do it last year.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? Yeah, we just watched that video on the Dink. Remember, it was like, how far things have changed in a year. Tyson's grown a mullet.
I don't know if
Annalise.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, that was last year.
I
They
don't
do it
think
every
all of
year.
them did.
They do it every year,
No,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it started autoplaying on YouTube, and last year, Catherine and Jesse were wearing black. Look it up.
Sure, let's look it up.
Tournament replete with emotion.
All right. I'm tired of looking at Lucy Kovalova's butt.
So, anyways,
I've been out of pickleball. I've only been watching White Lotus for the past week, so
it's a good show.
fill me in.
Fill you in. Well, I guess we could just fast forward and we could look at the final, whoever's going to play on Championship Sunday. Should we talk about the APP at all? They didn't stream the first day. They barely they streamed today, and they got so lucky that there was a rain delay at the PPA. That's the only reason I wanted to watch anything. They're in Florida, and they actually had a rain delay. I think one of the first days too. So, but I don't think anybody really cares about the APP right now.
Who's playing? Paris Todd.
Sure.
That's
yeah.
it.
That's all you know. Do you know?
No,
Do you
I
know?
saw somebody else.
Here, let's go through who is in the finals. Let's pull it up. So, women's pro singles, Paris Todd versus Megan Fudge. I think you know. Do you know who Megan Fudge is?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think Paris Todd's gonna win that one. I don't, right?
Simone
Does she even have a
Jardine,
chance?
Jardine, who you think is old, which is 43, is very
Simone
useful.
is old in the
No, she's
context of
not.
pickleball. I think so.
No, she's not. 43
Pro
is
pickleball?
young. Lee Waters is 42, 40.
Yeah, and she's got injured. She's out.
Okay, Matt Wright is 40 something.
He's old as hell too.
But nobody's talking about him.
I am. I'll say it. He's old. He's very old.
And Alex Strong, she's very good. She's making
I think it's Allie. Or is it Alex?
Alex.
That's
I
an
thought it was
interesting
Alex.
way.
It's Alex though.
Oh
Alex
yeah, that's
with
such
an
a weird
I.
way to spell it. Alex.
It's Alex.
Alex. Megan Fudge just keeps getting onto the podium.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her in Newport and I'm like, who the hell is this lady?
Yeah, you're like, who's Fudge?
Yeah, actually I remember her specifically because she was she was upset that the crowd wasn't behind her. She was like come on guys, what? Nobody likes that? She's talking to the crowd to try to get them to pump up, but not even in a funny way. She thought she deserved it and we didn't clap enough for her. It was kind of annoying.
Kyle Yates. Kyle Yates.
What about Kyle Yates?
Kyle Yates. He's the most underrated in pickleball.
Yeah, he is. He's super good.
He looks good in a backwards hat.
Not as good as Paris Todd in a backwards aloe headband.
Oh my gosh. And Andre Diascu he was on MLP. What team?
He was on the
yellow team.
Yeah, what is that? Was that the Hard Eights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I remember is him getting body bagged and falling to the ground.
He looks like he's always in a zombie movie, getting chased by zombies. All the time, his face just looks like every time. But he's good. He's not bad.
Hunter Johnson, I take it, is not part of the Johnson family.
No. Hunter Johnson has a twin, Yates Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And they're both really good, and they both dress as the same. They both dress the same, except one difference is that one wears pants and one wears shorts. But if you see them playing, it'd be so confusing. you know, if you're trying to like pick who to target, you're like, you'd have to go target shorts or target pants. You can't go target the red shirt guy because they're both here. Look, I even
Wait, are they identical?
yeah.
It's weird that somebody's name. What are the odds that there's two pickleball pros, one with the last name Yates and one with the first name Yates? That's weird.
Oh, Kyle Yates and Yates Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that is weird. Ben Johns, Collins, or so many like Johns and like
Johnsons.
they're so like.
Something's happening. There was some sort of glitch.
You could probably play a game where you like have to do like a connection, like you go Kyle Yates, Yates Johnson, Georgia John. You know, like,
should be named Yeats.
he what?
Kyle Yates. Kyle Yeats.
Kyle Yeats. Yeet.
Or Yeats and Yates Johnson.
You know what else I was thinking about when I saw them playing in these red shirts? They look exactly like.
I don't think they're identical.
I think they are.
Go ahead.
But I don't know. Maybe they're not. But they might as well be. They're that close where they might as well be. Okay, wait. Hold on. Ready? I'm gonna reveal this in this way. This is who.
Oh, it's on the screen.
This is who that they look like. Ready? I'm gonna show it in 3, 2, 1. Bam! That. They look like Tiger Woods. Come on, tell me that's not the same. It's Nike. I honestly think they might even be golfers because of this. That's the same outfit.
No, that's. Like
It's a red
maroon.
Nike shirt. No, I mean, I think that's just the lighting on there. Here, let's go to his
They
actual.
don't- Okay, so the shirts look alike. That's it.
No, it's the shirt. It's the hat. That's Tiger Woods' like signature look. That's like his like thing.
I don't know. I don't think it's that.
Well, there's no good picture of it here. Let's see if there's anything in his story. Damn it, not from today because it was
I think you played with Alex.
Yates Johnson.
One of them did.
But it's all about the outfit they wore today, which cracks me up. And honestly, they came out of nowhere. They've been getting on the podium like, well, Yates I don't think is as good as Hunter. But, yeah, he doesn't have anything pickleball. I don't know. Yates is not as good as Hunter. Hunter has been killing it. I actually don't think that Yates is in anything on Sunday. Yeah, no.
All right, we're just rambling. We gotta do Twib.
Well, I want you to.
Twip.
Well, hold on.
This week in
Let's make
pickleball.
predictions. Let's make predictions.
Production.
Let's make a production. Let's make predictions. So, women's pro singles.
Okay.
Who you got? Megan Fudge or Paris Todd?
I don't really know how Megan Fudge plays, but I think Paris
Yeah.
in singles.
I think
Yeah.
it's hard to bet against Paris Todd.
I don't really know any of these players.
That's what's interesting about it. Is it's like I don't know who Medina Alvarez is. I bet if I saw him I might know who he is, but that name off the top of my head I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But I still think Hunter Johnson is looking pretty good. He should get him. Women's pro doubles. Simone and Paris is hard to bet against.
Yeah, I think that they'll take it.
They're
Not
way
that
too
they
good.
won't get some competition from Alex and Megan, but I think that they'll end up taking it.
And then Diascu and Yates. I mean,
Yeah.
I was watching Joey Farias and whoever this other guy is, Siljastrom or something like that. Apparently, he was in the draft for the Challenger draft, and he got picked, and everybody's like, who's this guy? We don't know how he's going to do. And he killed it today. I was watching a few of his matches, and he was so good. I was like, damn, this actually... They ended up beating... Who was it that they beat? Oh, they beat the Johnsons. They beat Hunter and Yates Johnson and moved on to the next round. That's why they're in the finals. So, yeah, I think that he's pretty good. Honestly, like, it's the type of thing, if I was betting money on it, I would think about betting on Farias and we'll call him Andreas for now.
You need to pull up the
Andreas
clip.
and Andre. That's kind of confusing. Another
Just pull
name
up the
connection.
clip. Yeah.
Of who? Of Farias and
Yeah.
Soderstrom? Yeah, let's take a look at who they are.
From Paris. Well,
Okay, so I got the stream pulled up.
So that's 5 points.
Let's take a look. Obviously, you
So
got
all
Johnsons
from-
on the bottom in their Tiger Woods outfits.
3 errors, 3
And then
forced
the other guy, Andre. He's so tall. Look how tall he is. He's like
errors. And another
this giant.
right there.
That's set all 7 points.
He's
It's
massive.
familiar. I
Looking
think
to
I've
return to
seen him
Yates
play.
there as well. Need to switch it up.
That's good ball.
Anyways, I don't know. He did pretty well, and they ended up beating them.
Wait, let's see if they're identical. We
Hunter
should look it
kicking
up.
at it.
They're identical. They gotta be. They look exactly alike.
I
And
don't know. I can't see up close.
they're so identical that when they wear the similar clothes, I can't tell them apart.
I mean, at some point, you just have to.
They like I literally don't know who is who. I have no idea. And like I said, the only way to know is the leggings.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the story of that.
Do they play on both sides?
I don't know.
Good reach
Here we
in
go.
there from
Stacky.
Hunter in a good spot.
I would imagine Hunter's probably
Silstra,
playing on
even
the
though
left
he's got
side because he's
long
the better one.
reach,
Not that
not
that always
as
means that that's the
agile,
left side
couldn't
player,
turn as
but
much that
I think in
ball
this
got
case,
back
it
behind
is
him and ended
the
up
case.
floating out.
Oh, Zane's not playing?
Zane Navertil?
Continuing on
No,
their
the other
run.
one.
After a 4-0 run to start with
Zane is playing. I forget who he played with. Who was he playing with? I don't remember off the top of my
I'm
head, but
honestly bored by APP. Let's.
yeah, me too. I don't like the APP. I just wanted to talk about who was on there.
Okay,
So
moving
last
on.
predictions. Okay, do you think that tall ass dude is gonna win or what against Yates and
No
Diascu?
way. Kyle
Yeah,
Yates and Diascu.
yeah, for sure. And then Paris Todd and Hunter Johnson against Simone and Andre Diascu. That's probably gonna be the best match on Sunday for the
I
APP.
think Simone and Andre are gonna take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Finally, we have a difference. I think it's gonna be Paris and Hunter. I think that they're gonna
Well,
take it for
no,
sure.
going back and forth because I'm like, how are Simone and Andre gonna play together? I think with other partners they've played well, but
Yeah.
it seems like they both had require certain chemistry. Like to me, in my opinion, like you can't just stick them on the court with anyone.
Who?
Simone and
Oh.
Andre.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But with Paris, you can pretty much, you could put her with anyone.
She's
and,
a little bit more
she'll
versatile.
Get a read on, yeah, exactly. So I don't
Interesting.
know how Simone and Andre are gonna pair off.
Yeah, like if they're either gonna do really well or they're gonna do really bad. Probably not somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know. Tough call.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm definitely going with Paris and Hunter.
And it's on CBS.
So funny. APP
Yeah?
is on
Oh,
TV.
Sports Network,
Well,
not
yeah, I guess.
CBS.
Yeah, it's not really the same. I mean, it's still on TV. It's like on one of those deeper channels, not channel number 2.
Yeah. All right.
So that's
moving on.
APP. Yeah, let's
Over
move
it.
on. Let's talk about the PPA. Yeah. So here we go. Women's singles finalists Leia and Anna Lee.
Oh my gosh.
It's been so funny to watch Leia Jansen not tap paddles in between games. She'll do that, I guess, at the end of the match, but not in between games, and everybody's calling her out on it.
With everyone.
I guess, yeah. She said in an interview, she's like, I'm trying to make this a thing. I don't think she's like, football matches, hockey matches, or whatever. Nobody high fiving or shaking hands in the middle, at halftime. So why would you do it at this at halftime? It doesn't really make sense at all. So I've gotten with her on it. It's just weird. You have to initiate it in this way where you're like, well, I'm just going to do it. And if it rubs somebody the wrong way, they just got to figure out that I have good intentions. But if they don't, oh well. And it's so awkward because she's doing it to Catherine Parento, who they obviously have a history and clear beef. And it seemed like that was her debut for it. I don't know. Maybe she did it in other games, but that was where I saw it. And that's where everybody else saw it. So it's this weird thing where it's is it just a convenient excuse? She did it and then she's like, you know what? Why do we do that? And then now she's like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
I feel like she's the only one that's still upset about it. Everyone else has moved on, except her.
Oh, about that whole
But also, she went hard on it in the comments.
Elise
She's
Jones? Yeah.
Well, let me talk about this, and then since she went hard, she can't back down now.
Yeah, she's kind of dug her own hole, or whatever. She's just it's too far gone now. She doesn't want to back out. She's committed to talking shit about CP.
Who's second? Why is it first and third? What am I missing?
What?
Who's second? Number 1, Anna Lee.
No, she was ranked number 3. So who do you got in this?
Oh, Anna Lee.
Yeah, for sure. It's hard to bet against. Although it would be kind of nice to see Leah pull it off and do it, but just
No.
Annalee's too good. There's no way.
I was thinking that in the shower the other day, how you were Leia never, she never podiums, right?
She does. She gets second constantly, especially in singles. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
remember at Nationals we were there. We were watching her play against Anna Lee.
But okay, what if you're a person or a team that never breaks the top 5 or 10? Why do you keep playing? If it's always going to be the same people.
Yeah. Well, that was a struggle initially, and this year is kind of where that changed because the PPA gave them all gold cards and silver cards. So they're hooking them up and they're giving them appearance fees. So even if they just show up and don't play that well, they're still making a living doing that now. As before, they weren't. There was no appearance fee. It's just hey, pay your tournament fee, and if you make out with a podium, then you get paid. But if not, invested all that money for nothing, you know? And that's why there wasn't too many consistent pro players, as far as it seemed. I've watched a lot of people talk about it on podcasts. That's the only reason I know. I wasn't watching pickleball back then, but yeah, I think that it's good for the sport that they gave them all these like gold cards and silver cards to like give them the ability to make this their sole focus. The problem now is that was driven out of competition. That was driven because they had APP trying to sign away those players. Now that like the APP has to stick around and be good, because if not, the players have no leverage at all. And then what's going to end up happening is they're going to create a union, and once they create a union, there's going to be like these weird legality battles, and it could honestly ruin the league if it goes down that way. So it's like, as much as APP kind of sucks, we do kind of need it as that like, hey, there's a competition coming up underneath if you don't keep your players happy, if you don't keep the fans happy. So I hope APP sticks around, even though I don't really care to watch it as much. So anyways, yeah, I'm with you, Annalie. Sorry, Leia Jansen. Men's singles.
Ooh.
I'm not surprised to see Federico get up there. I'm surprised that he's only ranked number 7. I thought that he's a better single player than ranked number 7. Although I bet if he showed me who was ranked 1 through 6, I'd be like, never mind. But yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. But clearly Ben is going to win. But if there's one person that could maybe pull out a W, I don't know.
I could see it.
Yeah.
If Ben, like, okay, so we're going to say, yeah, Ben Johnson's going to win. But
Yeah.
I could see there being an upset, and it's like, it's the paddle. What's it called? The Perseus. It's the new Perseus.
Oh, Ben
That's
Johnson's
why.
new paddle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, take a look at this.
And so it's like, oh, if he loses with the new paddle,
Yeah, what
like,
is
that
it?
would be quite the story.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, do you
But,
think
like,
that he would even say
Federico
that? He wouldn't
has,
say
like,
that.
the drive and the, you know, skill
And a Yola.
talent. And the Yola. Really?
Yeah, he's Team Yola, yeah. He has
I don't
the
know.
old,
I
he's
think
the
that'd be a
Hyperion.
good game, though. I don't think it's going to be a pickle or a...
No, definitely not. I think Federico will definitely get a game out of him. I think he'll win
Yeah.
one game.
But interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen any games and how he's been playing with the new paddle.
Ben,
I saw an interesting comment, though, on Reddit.
yeah.
Somebody was like, how is Parento... Or no, not Parento. How is Anna Lee winning all these games with her paddle tech and everyone else has the latest technology? And then the consensus in the comments was that the pros have, like, illegal paddles.
Oh.
Like, they're not actually playing with the paddles that, you know,
That they
these
sell.
companies are selling.
So 2 things about that. Number 1, there was a podcast. It's who is it? The Pickleball Studio podcast. He's a guy who does a lot of paddle
I think we
reviews.
watched it.
No, and he had a company reach out to him and tell them it was the team pro shop at one of these places where they held a tournament, and they got a hold of one of the paddles for, I think it was Catherine Parento. And she had because she used to be, what was she, Paddle Tech, I think it was,
Yeah.
right? She had a Paddle Tech, and they looked at it, and they were like, oh my gosh, wow, the surface is not like the ones that they sell.
Yeah.
It was clearly had more grit on it, and
That's
it
what
was
they were
separate
saying
one.
about Anna Lee. They're like, there's no way that she's competing with everyone else who has the carbon fiber
Yeah.
and the grit with her paddle tech, whatever
No.
version, I can't remember.
They
but
clearly have a
yeah,
different
so-
one. And now even Ben Johns in an interview, not an interview, he has a video, I think, on Instagram where he's talking about it. He's like, well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that we test out our paddles before we give them out to the public. So we're helping you guys out. Like, he tried to make, but
Yeah,
really,
sounds like it.
he just wants a paddle that has the advantages that nobody else can have.
But
And
then
that's
it's
fair,
weird with
but
the whole carbon dilemma, how that
Oh,
was
sure.
tested.
oh, that was
but
all
everyone
politics.
else is using illegal paddles.
Yeah.
Or paddles.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it happens way more than we realize, that there's like special paddles that most of these players have, especially like the
And
top
they let
tier.
him pass.
Yeah. I would imagine someone like, you're telling me Tyson McGuffin doesn't have a relationship with Selkirk where he has like,
No, he probably has his own customized.
yeah.
It's crazy though because Chuck Taylor was talking about how much he customizes his paddle.
What does he mean, like with lead tape?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
well-
he uses copper tape. He has like specific grip, and it's just
Well, that's-
like I can't believe that they wouldn't just make custom paddles for the pro
Yeah.
level. Like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much he has to do to his.
Oh, I see. Like just get it, like make that the stock version for him. Like if that's how he
Yeah.
likes it, yeah,
Yeah.
like produce his own. Yeah. I would imagine someone like Chuck Taylor, Yolo's probably not interested in like investing that much into him, but someone like Ben Johns, that's the
he,
only
still
reason.
does his own overgrip, but
Who, Ben Johns?
yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, but I think
Or just like the weight distribution, you know, and like how they have to add the tape to, or the lead tape, the copper tape, whatever you use.
yeah, I think the thing is though that they want it customizable because they haven't quite honed. I mean, maybe it sounds like Chuck Taylor has figured his out, but I would imagine that they're
he
trying to
has, like,
tweak it.
something for his fingers too, like certain grips that he puts, like certain like way to hold the paddle that goes beneath the overgrip.
Interesting. Yeah, everybody's
so
got
you,
their
like,
own thing.
know where your finger grooves are.
Oh, cool.
I think. I don't know. I saw it like a while ago.
It turns out it's just a Pro XR. It's just like the handle.
No.
The penis handle.
Is that the penis handle?
That's the penis head handle. Yeah, that's weird.
The cut penis.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, Federico might get one game, but he is not going to
Yeah,
get more than
he'll
that.
get a game.
All right. Next up, mixed doubles. This was pretty obvious that it was going to end up this way.
Okay, hold on. I'm not caught up on this season's partnership. So I didn't know Irvin and Newman are playing together.
Mhm.
Is that for the year?
No, I think Riley has a few different partners that he's doing. He had I remember he was talking about in a video, he was saying that, I don't know who it was, but he was listing them all, and I think he's got a few of them. I don't think that's
So
the only
this is
one.
just for the Masters.
He's definitely going to have more than just this tournament, but with her, but
Okay, this is interesting, and I need to watch them play, because you know who I can't stand.
who?
Who?
Callie Smith?
No.
What? Flying Frenchman?
Yes.
What about him?
The Flying Frenchman. Because he's like constantly running her over, pushing her off
Oh,
the
you're-
court. Like his spatial
I get it.
and like situational awareness is like, it's completely absent when he plays with Jessie. And it's
Yeah.
so annoying. I'm sure it doesn't bother her at all, but I'm like, dude, she's like there. Remember when he like ran her into the wall?
Yeah,
I
that's...
had to have a medical timeout on my... Sorry, it's not even funny, but I'm like, dude, have some
It
awareness.
is. He's too aggressive. He takes up too much stuff. It's like he sees Ben...
Massive.
Yeah, he's a big dude. But it's like he sees Ben Johns covering 95% of the court and goes, I want to do that, but more.
But he has, Ben Johns has court awareness.
Right.
And like agility, and I just feel like I hate how they call him the Flying Frenchman too. What's his name?
de Villiers! Oh, the Flying Frenchman!
He
Come on!
wears like a size 20 shoe. It's just like a large. He takes up a lot of mass, like wherever he is.
He's got a lot of surface area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what's good. Like that makes a good. That's like a basketball player
I'm
who's
like,
tall
such
is like
a-
a guy who's got a big wingspan is like big surface area. That's why he's so good at the kitchen line.
I keep thinking there's a bug, but it's Freddie moving, by the way. That's what I was looking. But yes, also, like, I'm being a hater. Let me just get on my hater box for a second. I can't stand how he takes up the court around Jessie. I can't stand the freaking, like, somebody sponsor him and get him a better headband. I know those are, like, cool, I guess, for tennis, but I hate those, like,
He looks like
bands
a
that
pirate.
you tie at the back. Like, that's the Flying Frenchman. And then, what was my third thing? Oh, that's just the rumor mill, a turn-in, but, like, I won't go into it.
Yes, you should go into it.
No,
What?
because he's, like, got a newborn. It's fine.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we'll
Well, can
drop
I
it.
say it?
No. Just go to
Whatever.
Reddit.
He might be not the most.
It's okay. Anyways, moving on. I'm just being a
Dirty person.
hater, and I'm sure he's, like, a great human being, but, like, you know, everyone has their fan favorites and least favorites. And I'm happy to see Jessie playing with Riley, because I'm sure they're a good partnership. And I just was going to say, Lindsay's so underrated.
Lindsay
Just because-
Newman?
Yeah.
I don't think she's
She's
that
so
good.
underrated.
I think she's good when she plays with Riley, but I don't think she's
I
good
think
with
she's
anybody
good.
else.
I think she's good. Anyways.
It's definitive.
All right.
All right. So,
Who's
who,
gonna win?
yeah, who are you picking for this one?
Jessie's like my favorite women's player, but I don't know. I always find myself rooting for Annalie, and I don't know why. Like,
Well,
I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, how could you not root for them? It's the two best players in the world. You know,
Yeah.
it's like if there is a mixed team to do it, I don't know
No.
actually. Who could Newman play with? What woman could Newman play with?
Annalie.
Well, yeah. Besides her, obviously. So who could beat Annalie and Ben like with Newman? I don't know any other person where I'd
Paris
be.
Todd.
I don't think so. I don't think.
she's pretty. I think so. It was. I don't know why.
I mean,
Well,
maybe.
maybe she beat her in singles, but
Oh, what about Catherine Parento?
no.
You don't think so? Yeah, me neither. I don't think so.
They've had multiple opportunities,
Yeah.
throughout the years. But what was I gonna say? We're gonna see Irvin and Newman playing like incredible defense, like incredible, but they're
Yeah.
just not an offensive team. Like Waters and Johns we're gonna find to have more opportunities in the offensive position, and they're gonna keep that power dynamic. I feel like throughout the whole match, it's like I just don't see Jesse and Riley bringing offensive attacks into the mix. But
Yeah.
I'm sure their defensive game is gonna be great.
Yeah, well, that is kind of their thing.
They just need to find the upper hand, and I don't know. Maybe Riley, but
They don't have enough to pull it off. Ben and Annalie are gonna win for
hopefully
sure.
we're pleasantly surprised. So we'll see.
How many games do you think they'll get, Newman and Irvin? Is it best out of 5? It might be best out of 5.
Then they might get a game.
1.
Yeah.
1 out of 5. 1 out of
The second
it'd be
game.
4.
It depends too. Is Ben John's gonna show up hungover like we've seen him before? Well, pull up the video.
Of
Pull
what?
up the one video
Of what?
where the game's still going on and Ben totally forgets, and then Annalie's like, "What the heck?"
What? I don't remember that.
Remember?
No, let me
Alright,
pull that
hold
up.
up.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so scratch that. We don't know where to find it.
No, we're gonna find it.
We'll find it and put it in post.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
either
didn't know we
way.
were still recording, but basically, I remember it was like when we first started watching pro pickleball, and I was like, "Man, do they ever like make mistakes?" And then right after I had said that, there was a match that I saw where like Ben misses something, a serve, and then a point was continuing, and he just like wasn't paying attention. He had already stopped playing, and like
He was like, he had his
they
back
lost.
turned.
I think they lost.
Hmm.
I remember showing it to you.
I gotta find it.
All right,
Well, either way.
moving on.
Well, we can't do gender doubles, women's and men's, because that didn't get to finish today because of the rain delay.
Oh, but I saw that J-Dub and Dylan are playing together again.
Yeah, they're a fun team to watch.
Dynamic duo.
Okay, do we think they're potheads or not? I can't figure it out.
I don't know, but I saw an Anna Bright story. She was like...
With
saw
Dylan
it?
showing up late? Yeah, that was the first thing. I'm like, he was smoking a blunt in the parking lot.
He's
That's why he's
funny.
like, no, I don't know if
he
he'd
probably
smoke a
just
blunt.
rolled out of bed.
Yeah,
but
he
I'm like,
probably
he's
did.
that good. He just is living his life. That
Yeah.
little youngster.
It is funny how they just like show up late, like, oh, whatever, we'll just warm up. Like, I don't know, I just feel like how could you not treat it so serious? I'd be like, not because it's like serious, but because there's so much competition, I wouldn't want anything for afterwards me to go, shoot, I may have lost because I showed up late and didn't warm up
No,
enough or
I
anything
think
like that. I
he's
wouldn't
always
want.
like that.
I guess, yeah.
He
Maybe he
needs
doesn't
new
think
shoes.
about that.
Do you think he's got new shoes this season?
I don't
Pull him
know.
up.
I was
Jamie, pull that up.
thinking. What you want to pull up? Who?
Dylan Frazier's shoes. Pickleball
Dylan
shoes.
Frazier's shoes.
I swear. All right.
Okay.
He's totally got new shoes. Look on that right there. Brand new Adidas.
Yeah, those
Can
whites.
we say that? Can we say brands?
Those are dad shoes.
Click into. Give a double click. Let's zoom in on that.
Oh, this is the thing we were talking about. It's 9:40. I already hit 40 minutes today, and Dylan
play
has.
sound?
Oh
Or
yeah.
are you gonna narrate?
No, it does have sound. Yeah,
Alright,
right.
Let's go for it.
Like he woke up. Over her under 30 minutes.
Hold on, let me play that over.
Chillin'.
Can't locate Dylan. It's 9:40. James and I already hit 40 minutes today, and Dill has Dill hit a ball today?
You could hear it on the headphones that I got here.
Found him. Where are you, Dylan? Does it look like he woke up? Over her under 30 minutes.
He's baked. Anyways,
Okay, but go down. Did he? So he obviously got new shoes.
why? Because of this one?
Him and what's his name? Rob Cassidy.
Oh, I have those shoes.
No, go down. It's like his white shoes. All right. I'm making myself look bad, but keep going down. Maybe we gotta go to last season. Keep going down a little bit more.
I keep seeing some nice shoes. This is making me realize he's actually got some good. Oh, look! Oh, he's wearing Crocs. Look at him. He's wearing Crocs.
They're comfy.
Oh my God! Dylan Frazier wears Crocs.
Okay, He doesn't
Red
have charms
Crocs.
in them though. So
That's hilarious. These?
go down to like maybe it looks like he got new ones. It was when we were in Newport Beach. and
Yeah,
he
this
was
is
there.
it right here. Yeah. Oh well, not
No,
not
it's
that
not
one.
that. It's all right. Somebody's editing these photos and giving them a shoe shine because those were some beat up looking shoes.
This is Newport right here. It's cut off, but
Yeah.
maybe they're ugly ass shoes. I don't know.
All right, they're great. And Rob Cassidy has these shoes. He's had a hole in them.
Yeah, Rob Cassidy's got some. I've heard.
Somebody get Rob Cassidy new shoes. Babylot, give him some new shoes.
I've heard he's kind of like a scrappy dude. Like he's shows up hungover a lot
He
of
seems
times.
like it,
Like
too.
yeah, he's kind of a party guy, I guess.
For
apparently,
sure.
I forget where I heard that. But yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, there's Dylan, and he's playing with J Dub.
Everyone needs to leave JW alone too. He's such an easy target to get made fun of.
Oh my gosh! Wait, we gotta pull up his clothes.
I don't think they're bad.
I mean, it's not bad, but memes of
No.
pickleball is just so damn funny that they made it bad. All right. Well, anyways, people got some fun outfits.
But
I love it.
All right. I feel like we're off topic. We're not talking about this week in pickleball because I just saw this Sam Query thing and now I'm like, it's in my head.
Well, that's another thing we could talk about is here, let's do this. I wanted to play a little game. We've talked about playing this in the past, and I want to do it with you right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna play a little game, and let me just make sure I got this all right. The game is called.
Why this pause?
It's like Marry F Kill,
Oh.
but instead of that, it's gonna be partner, hit a winner off the net, or body bag.
Hit a winner off the net, like the net cord?
Yeah, like you hit the net and then it trickles over, and you're like, oh, sorry, not
And
sorry.
body ba- okay.
And
all
then
right.
body bag out, or you partner
You
with the
picked
person.
all the people that
Well, hold on, don't spoil it.
bother me.
Okay. So number one, again, you have to pick somebody that you'll partner with
Okay.
for pickleball, somebody that you'll hit a winner, like a
I already
match
know.
winner off the net, and somebody. Well, make it seem like you don't know.
Okay.
Gosh, don't you know? Good radio.
All right.
And then a body bag right in the chest or face someone. Okay, so the three people to choose from. Number one, Sam Query, who lost 2 games in the qualifier bracket. Didn't even make it to the regular bracket. He was also a number 1 draft pick, in case anybody doesn't know. Number 2, Callie Smith.
Callie Joe Smith.
Callie Joe Smith. I don't respect her enough to say that. She's okay. I like her. Callie Smith. And then number 3, your best friend, the Flying Frenchman, Jay de Villiers. Oh, come on. Oh, don't buddy bag me. Okay, so, well, you tell me your process. What are you thinking so far?
I know.
Where do you
I
want
mean,
to start
I
with
already-
this? It's a tough one.
Partnering.
Partnering. Who would you want to
It's
part
like
with?
by process of elimination. I don't want to partner with Jake. So we talked about that. Like I don't feel like
You'll just be
going to the
standing there like this. Oh,
hospital.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
I don't need to take a medical timeout because of Jay.
Mine. Oh, okay. Yours.
And Sam Query, like I'm trying to be diplomatic. No, like
You be the better player. Just
being
kidding.
on my hater box again. Worst thing to happen to pickleball. Like the last thing pickleball needs after getting so much hate in division with tennis is to have a tennis player be the first recruit to pickleball ahead of other pickleball pros. Like, ugh. So
I'm with you.
I'm going off on a tangent.
No, I think
I've
it's
come-
all relevant to this. I mean, would you want to partner with somebody you don't respect? Someone that
I don't-
plays
I have such a
tennis
bad
doesn't even
impression
play
of him,
pickleball?
and it's not even like he's chill about it and just like, all right, I'm here. Like, I don't have the respect of the fans. I don't have the respect of the other players. So I'm just gonna go in, do my best, commit to the game, get good at it. No, he comes in and he's doing all these stupid ass TikToks with the kitchen and like all these trends, and it's just like not playing well for me. And I'm so annoyed that
Very
like other
cringy.
accounts. Oops, I didn't mean to name drop them, but I'm like. Oh, I was saying, there's like, all these accounts are like up his butt. And then I was like, do I have an unpopular opinion here? Like, I guess everybody else likes him because then I go through the comments and they're like, me. And I'm like, all right, I'm just like a hater.
Well, I think people like to be on the side of like, yeah, I like the guy that pisses everybody off, you know?
No.
I don't think people are genuinely like,
I
I
don't
think he's
like
really
it.
talented and I think he's going to make. I think people are like,
I hate how it's like, it honestly minimizes the sport. And maybe I'm taking pickleball too seriously, but it's like, there's, like I was saying, there's already so many people that come from tennis, and
Yeah.
they're like, this is a stupid sport, or this is easy, because, like, everybody can play it. And then, you know, they come...
Literally, James
Just shit on
Ignatowicz. Yeah, James Ignatowicz is he played tennis and he came over.
He went pro in like 8 or 9 months.
Well, yeah, but he had the same attitude where he's like, so I saw pickleball and I thought that looks pretty easy, and turns out it was easy, and so I became pro in less than a year. Like he
doesn't
literally said
bother
that.
me, though. So why is it? Maybe it's because there's other
He actually
people
is
that
good.
like have devoted so much to this, and it feels like this just became a political move in pickleball, in the sport, you know, to put a tennis player there in attempts to get the tennis player, like, audience interested in pickleball. And it's like, is this an authentic pick? Who gets picked number 1? We've never even seen play.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I think they took a risk. They were because I bet in their eyes, like to give him the benefit of the doubt, he probably was like, look, I'm going to train my ass off. I'm a professional tennis player. Like, I know how to train for tennis, and I play that at the top level. I know what it's required to get to the top level of pickleball as well. I just need to put in the time and work.
All right.
I don't know. I could see how someone could convince me. I don't think I would spend if you had the number one pick, there's so many good players. How are you going to take a risk on that?
Okay, we're going off from the game, but
What?
yeah, I don't even know who wasn't selected because Sam got a spot.
Rob Nunnery is one name who,
Yeah.
like, how do you not pick him over? I don't know. There's a ton of people that was really good.
Pablo, did he get picked?
I think so, yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
not obviously
I
not
haven't
before
caught up with
him.
things. Okay, so anyways, I would partner with Callie Smith. Honestly, I feel like she would be great to partner with for women's doubles. She does, like, she trains her ass off. She's good. She's skilled. Like, she seems like a great person to partner with. She
Would
has
you
a
let her
good
get the left
attitude.
side?
Yeah, she's a pro.
Yeah, but she's like a right side person, I feel like.
Is
a lot.
she?
Yeah.
I know that
Right side
her
specialist.
backhand gets targeted a lot, but I think whatever Callie wants to do, you're the
Yeah,
partner.
you
So
tell
I'm
me,
gonna be your
Callie.
partner. And speaking of Sam Querrey and his attitude, I would love to get a winner off the net with him and just be like in your face, because he's probably gonna be like net, and it's like, yeah, you can do that. Right?
Yeah, right.
You can't do that in tennis.
Well, not in the serve.
I
you
want to
can't.
see him in a state of shock. And then Body Bag Jay for sure. Like,
It's a good one.
yeah.
Oh, you hurt me. Oh,
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I want a Body Bag Jay.
That's a good one. Fair enough.
Okay.
If I had to do one,
Mhm.
I would partner with Jay DeVilliers.
Okay.
I would-
Yeah, because he's probably better playing with men.
Just no, I think he'd do the same thing where he would dominate the court, and I would just be like, oh god, yep, that's yours, yep, I'll just stick to the line.
That's
I'll
fine,
just
but he's-
stick on an Ernie. I'll just be on the side of the court just Ernieing the whole time, just staying there. That's all I need to do.
He's not gonna steamroll you.
He will. He definitely will. But it's okay. I feel like we'd still win.
Yeah.
That's the best
You
out of
would
all three
play
players.
all of it,
That's
the
the
game.
yeah. Out of all three players, that's the best chance of it
Aw.
winning.
Okay.
And then I would probably I was gonna say kill Sam Querrey. I forgot what game we're playing.
Okay, this is
I would
hard.
marry Callie Smith. Wait, whoops. I would hit I can't body bag Callie Smith. That's too fucked up. Yeah, I would have to body bag Sam and hit a winner off the net with Callie. Callie Joe Smith.
That's a good pick. That's a
Okay,
good
so
pick.
there we go. It's settled. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about that I just found absolutely hilarious. Okay, so the thing is, like, APP and the PPA, like, as you and I both know, one of our favorite parts of watching these streams that's very underrated are the interviews that happen after the game. They're always... Hold on. You're shaking the camera.
Stretching my leg.
Rocking. You're giving people motion sickness.
All right.
One of the best parts of the streams are the interviews afterwards. And I don't know, Hannah Johns is always pretty good with it, but the players are so cringy sometimes. And it's obvious, all right. Yeah, J-Dub is our favorite to watch. But there's one interview I wanted to play today because I thought, what? Why not? I thought it was so cringy, and it's just interesting to talk about. So
Leave her alone.
here, I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna go down here and listen.
Okay. All right. So we got this pulled up. I got this interview pulled up. So just for a little bit of context, what happened was Thomas Wilson got injured, kind of, I guess, injured, you could call it. He hurt his heart. That's such a weird way to put it. He got
An accelerated heart rate.
he had an accelerated heart rate. It was like 200 he even talks about it, whatever. But yeah, he got something with his heart was happening. They had to take a medical timeout. It like kind of paused the game a little bit, and it created like this weird atmosphere where everybody's like, is he going to be okay? And he played through it. They ended up winning the match despite him constantly checking his pulse and holding his heart while playing. He powered through it and did it. But for some reason, this interview just made me cringe so much afterwards. So I want to just play it and share it with the world. So anyways, here it is.
Mirage, California, out in the Palm Springs area, and as amazing as that scene is, what an amazing situation that, first we were so worried about Thomas Wilson's health. We see him over there getting a pulse checked. He doesn't look good in game 2. Are we going to have a game 3? We did, and they won it, and Hannah Johns is ready to get us some answers on how is that man feeling.
Well, welcome back to center court. Thomas Wilson, Vivian David here with me. Guys, I can't believe I'm standing in the winner's circle with you both. That match unfortunately became about your health towards the end. How did you power through that, and what was going on out there?
I don't know how. I mean, playing with Viv helped. She kept me calm, but somehow toward the end of the second game, when the adrenaline's going, my heart rate gets high, my heart goes into arrhythmia, and it was 208 or something crazy. So the physician's kind of looking at my wife, who's an NP, like a little concerned, so that I'm concerned as well. So it finally started to slow down. It was
Pause. He said his wife is a nurse practitioner. We looked it up. She does Botox. I mean, she's still a nurse practitioner, but like so funny. What? Do what? Are you sorry?
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm not sorry.
No.
Anyways, I said it.
A nurse practitioner.
She is, but let's be real.
That's
still off. That's why I was kind of walking around trying to keep my heart rate low. But somehow we figured it out. I apologize to Matt and Lucy. That's just awkward playing in a match like that, and the fans for sticking with us. So thank you. I appreciate the support.
I don't feel comfortable with this. He had a freaking arrhythmia.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm making fun of Vivian.
Are you recording that?
Yeah.
Conversation?
I mean, I don't think words can really describe the
It's not funny.
scare that I usually have when it happens. It happened a couple of times in the past. And I tell him, I'm like, dude, if you feel like you can't, like it's just a match. It's just pickleball at the end of the day. Your life is more important than a pickleball match. So I try to be the supportive partner, and I mean, yeah, there were highs and lows, and there were some big lows, but we powered through, and at the end we came with a W. Again, it was awkward, so I apologize to Matt and Lucy because I've been there where opponents were.
This is where it gets awkward.
And it's tough to kind of really lock in and play full out because you're worried about your opponent, like their health or their life is not doing so well at the moment. But yeah, kudos to Thomas, like just to power through it. You're a stud.
High five.
All right, okay.
Ah.
Through to the semifinals. Now to rest, now to recover. What are you gonna
I can't. All right. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show about it. I just thought it was funny how she was like, and you lived. High five. You're not dead. Yay. It's so awkward to talk about somebody like, yeah, and his life was on the line as he's like standing right there. And then she's like, I'm so sorry, Matt and Lucy. It must have been so hard for you guys to play through somebody else's injury.
I don't know. I think she handled it well.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, then. Moving on. Sorry that we're worried about offending people. All right, well.
Stop it.
Sure. Well, this has been an exciting, fun episode. That's going to do it for us, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope this was a fun one. Do you have anything else that you want to say? This is it. Yeah.
I thought we had more.
There's nothing more. Anything?
Okay.
Do you want to say goodbye? All right. Thank you for watching.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness